Adam Taxon with retired social worker and, like me, a Philadelphia Jew. Lenore Freedman, whose videos have gone a little bit viral, and now has a fans of Lenore Freedman Facebook page, and people are asking questions. And here's another one you said you would respond to. It's from Raymond Manuel de Mello in Texas. He writes, "How has the country changed in regards to Jewish sentiments now as opposed to when you were younger?" Basically, how have the Jews changed during yours?
I have to think about this one.
Okay.
Because I think of Jews and I think of people.
Right.
And I don't separate it too much, but especially the Jews that I know.
Yeah.
Okay. I think it was a more decent party before. It wasn't ugly like
the Democrats.
this. Yes, of course, the Republican Party was always a decent party.
Mm-hmm.
I mean but you know what's funny? Years ago, Jewish people were Democrats. Mm-hmm. And Christians were Republicans. Mm-hmm. I don't know why, but that's the way it seemed to be.
At least where you grew up in Philadelphia.
Yes, and that's right.
Where there were a lot of Jews in Northeast Philly.
Well, the people I lived near were Jewish, and I never really asked people too much what they voted. But you're right. I only know from my recent experience, they will vote They will vote Democrat. They don't care if it's a dog catcher, because that's what I am, that's what I was, and they don't even, like I said in my first segment, they won't even listen to the debates.
Yeah.
They don't, you know what, they don't care.
They don't care. You really think they don't care? And these are the Jewish people who should.
Of course, I only am speaking for them, because you know what, my Christian friends are they're Republican. Mm-hmm. They care, but these people don't care.
So do you think there's something in their character?
I don't think they're bad people.
Right. These tend to be non-religious Jews.
They were most of them are teachers. Mm-hmm. They belong to a union. Mm-hmm. They're retired. I don't know why they have to vote that way, but that they can't be who they are. Mm-hmm. I don't believe they really like Obama. Mm-hmm. I think they live in a fog mostly. Mm-hmm. They don't. It's like that's what's scary to me. Mm-hmm. They don't know what they're doing. They don't think about what they're doing. They just say, I am Democrat, and that is it.
You recently basically switched synagogues. You went to a conservative synagogue in Center City, Philadelphia for many years, where I guess the rabbi, who is kind of left-wing, and you switched to a modern Orthodox synagogue where people don't really talk about politics that much. I know because I go there too, but you said that there was a definite political feeling at the old synagogue you used to go to, and are still a member of, I believe.
Oh, yeah, they're Democrats.
Yeah, what's it like there?
The rabbi, unfortunately, would slip a few words, even in the high holidays.
Really?
Oh, yes, I heard him talk about Obama.
At Rosh Hashanah or Yom Kippur?
Yes, why do you think he
I think he left because he liked Rabbi Hirsch.
Years ago, he wasn't like that when I joined. Oh. But it's
inappropriate.
To the left for me. I can't take it.
What are some examples of
how I got no comfort, okay?
Were the other people like that? Were they political? Would they talk about it?
Yes, I didn't like I felt bad that I didn't like the rabbi anymore. The people were nice. I never asked how they voted. And I have 4 plaques for people I lost there, so I feel an affiliation, and I will always pay my membership. But I felt nothing when I left. It didn't make me feel good. And then my granddaughter...
And that's beyond the politics.
What?
I mean, it wasn't just the politicals. You just didn't feel...
No, I got no comfort, okay? There was no... They said all the words. They read the prayers. I don't speak Hebrew. I read the English. But it didn't make me feel good. And I need to feel better. I mean, with what I live with losing my son and other things in my life and getting older and not having... life changes when you get older. You don't have as much power. You don't have as much strength. And you don't have a lot of time left either, So... Thank God for my wonderful, very Orthodox granddaughter.
Who's expecting and recently got married and is a friend of mine.
Yes, and I'm thrilled. She's ultra Orthodox, okay? Yeah. And she used to go to the shul. And then she got married. And she found a ride for me. And she found this wonderful guy who happens to be you, Adam Jackson, who drove me to the wedding. And you got me into this.
Yeah, well, it was several months between when I drove you, which was in March, and when you started going to the synagogue, which was what, July? Yeah.
Yes. Well,
you never even set foot, and then you joined immediately because you liked Rabbi Hirsch.
I think you called me once and invited me to go with you. Okay. I said, gee, they're going to be all young and have little kids. I said, so what? And there's 18 steps you got to climb up. And I said, so what? And I went up, and I went there, and I was welcomed. It was very different. I mean, my grandmother had been Orthodox, so I knew. And when I was in Israel, I was in an Orthodox shul, and I sat upstairs, so I knew kind of what it was like. But I didn't feel any different than the men. But the rabbi is so beautiful. His sermons, if there isn't a time that he doesn't speak about something that gets inside of me, that I personalize. He's absolutely wonderful.
But we've kind of gone off topic, and she was talking about Rabbi Eliezer Hirsch at Congregation Makor HaBracha in Center City, Philadelphia. I think it's on the web at centercityshul.org. We'll put a pitch in there. Anyhow, I guess we've sort of answered Raymond DeMello of Texas's question there.
I hope so.
Yeah, I think in a roundabout way, you offered your thoughts there.
I'm sorry if I didn't cover everything.
No. Well, yeah, you did. I think you answered the question very well.
All right.
Okay, on to the next segment.